Hello folks and welcome along to Wrestling Showdown. Every Sunday at 12 o'clock, what more could you want? And as January is rapidly heading for a close, that means we're even nearer our next three live events. It all kicks off on February the 23rd, where we have our first major event in the year. It's the 2019 edition of Remedy, and it comes to you from Dunfermline, an event which will be co-sponsored by Cushies in Dunfermline. So if you like Indian food, they are the place to go. And I told you last week, the main event at Remedy will see tenacious Johnny Lyons defending the W3L Heavyweight Championship against the Exile Luke Aldridge. I'll be telling you more about Remedy in the weeks to come, so make sure you subscribe to this channel and you'll get all the updates about that. The following day, February 24th, we hit Linlithgow. We get all of the Remedy Fallout, so it's one you do not want to miss. Then on March the 3rd, we return to the Scottish borders as we visit Gala Shields again. Now, every live W3L event of 2019 will be sponsored by our friends at Crafty Connoisseur. Look them up online, look up Cushies as well, show them some love and tell them that W3L sent you. Now, of course, as we've got live events on the horizon, everybody wants to be part of them. Everybody's trying to get in the best position possible. Title matches, you name it, they all want them. And the two men we're about to see in action this week here in Showdown are no exception. A couple of weeks ago, we saw some of the best that W3L has to offer taking on wrestlers from the north and east of England. And we're continuing that trend, because Kevin Williams is going to be taking on the menacing Mark Anthony, who will get the victory, who will march on to Remedy, Linlithgow and Gala Shields. But when these men get a potential title match, who knows what's going to happen? But let's take it to ringside and we'll all find out in this week's match.
Starting to our left, this is Mark Anthony! And in the front of our right, let's hear it for Kevin Williams!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce, here of Wrestling Showdown, and much like our last episode of 2018 and indeed our first episode of 2019, we seem to be continuing the trend of having one of the W3L regulars, in this case Kevin Williams, refusing to tell the referee to check him out here, taking on one of the top stars in the north east of England. In this case, we have the menacing Mark Anthony. As the bell sounds, match underway. Just 2 weeks ago, it was Williams versus Ragnar in a cracking contest here in Showdown. But Anthony is a completely different proposition. Ragnar, as you saw, he can be all mouth. His jaw is working every bit as much as his fists and his biceps. Anthony barely says a word. He's got that steely gaze just staring a hole in Kevin Williams. You get little to no reaction out of Mark Anthony. Doesn't talk to anybody, comes into the building, won't speak to anyone, goes off by himself, comes out, has his match, stays away from everybody else backstage as well. But he is a dangerous man. He's such a hard guy to get a read on as well. Of course, he smacked Williams with that forearm. It's hard to know what Anthony's thinking. There's a somber look on his face, but he's a deadly competitor. He overpowers Williams. Oh, he moved out the way of that shot there and retaliates in kind. Williams hoping for another victory. Of course, in the run up to Remedy, and everybody wants to be on that event. Everybody wants to be in a strong match in that event. Williams here, unable to knock down Mark Anthony. Nothing's budging. He's a big man, is Mark Anthony. Williams ducks twice and takes him down this time. Needed a bit of momentum to do it, but he knocked the big man down. And these two men have wrestled once before in October in Newcastle. Although to be fair, they did briefly cross paths in a battle royal the same night, but to all intents and purposes, they've had one match before. Oh, the referee got pulled in the way. Looked like Williams was going to go for the game over. And Mark Anthony shoves the referee into Williams and slugs him with that clothesline. This is the tactic he's willing to use. We've seen Anthony here on Showdown before. Back in August of 2018, he faced TJ Rage. Then 2 weeks later, as he rakes Kevin Williams' eyes over that top rope. It was 2 weeks later, he teamed up with Nick Gray to take on Wage and Krieger. So he has been here before, knows the lie of the land as it were, and knows that in order to remedy, it's important to be getting those big victories, beating Williams, because he's trying to intimidate the referee. And again, he doesn't speak, he just stands there, menacingly looming over you. And comparing him to Ragnar, who Williams fought just a couple of weeks ago, where he did Showdown. Ragnar's a much faster paced athlete, moves around quite quickly, a good all-rounder. Anthony, very methodical. Doesn't run around, doesn't waste any motion. Smacks Williams, the elbow at the top of the head. Everything is placed with precision and with power as well. It's that clothesline, Kevin Williams. So Williamson at a Christmas Jumper Battle Royal, no a Christmas episode of Wrestling Showdown. No Christmas Jumper hampering him today, however. In the middle of December we saw him challenging Dickie Divers for the Wrestling Showdown Championship. He'd love to go up against him one more time. He'd also love to challenge for the Heavyweight Championship as well. But as you know at Remedy, that title is spoken for. Tenacious Johnny Lyons will be defending against the XL Luke Aldridge in your main event. And the way Anthony just caught Kevin Williams at knee, now standing on the throat. Management might be looking at possibly him versus whoever wins that contest as a potential title match coming out of Remedy. Maybe in the Lithgow the day after, maybe at a future live event, who knows. And Williams just ranged back off the ropes. And again, Mark Anthony just taking his time, staring at the referee, trying to intimidate him. They make the referee think twice as he starts applying the 5 counts and what have you. Just to give him that extra edge when it comes to breaking the rules, which he seems to have no problem with doing. And while regular W3L fans, regular viewers of Showdown, certainly really familiar with Mark Anthony, you can see how impressive he is when he's hit that drop kick there. Casual cover on Williams, but that's not going to get the job done, it has to be said. He's a fixture in the northeast of England, he's won championships galore. He's appeared regularly for MPW and friends down there. And he's really having his way with Kevin Williams. Completely different type of match than Ragnar gave Williams, as I mentioned before. And this is not in Williams' favour. He's been struggling badly. Getting his hamstring stretched out. For something like Williams, when you consider that he likes to pick opponents with a shoulder and throw them down, that's hard to do when you have a bad leg. See Anthony using the rotation needle assist, just crashing down on it, damaging that knee. Williams has had knee issues in the past. Perhaps Anthony knows this and has scouted it. And Williams not going well at all. I think he wanted to come in, particularly in the back of his match with Ragnar, to come in and show that W3L regulars are better than the northeast of England. Gain that victory, march on to Remedy, but so far it's not been happening. He gets his knee smacked off that ring post. And now Mark Anthony just bends Williams' legs around it. I say both of them will be eyeing up potential singles and championship match. Williams is a former tag team champion, had 2 reigns for the title. Smacks him there, Williams in the corner. A big forearm. That's how the match started here. And they're taking the rest. Williams limping and Anthony climbing the ropes. We've got the top rope. And here shades of our true wrestling legend, Jinsei Shinzaki. Also known as Hokushi in the mid-90s. Nobody walks on the top rope like him. Particularly when you see him do that on a New Look barbed wire match. And that was impressive. He's even for a power bomb. Also in the arms. Williams is no small man, has to be said. It's going to be difficult for him to try and hoist him up. Williams is more than centre of gravity. And he launches Mark Anthony. But how much did that take out of Williams' knee? The picture of Mario, because it was a big video games fan, as you know. Check out the press start on Facebook. Anthony A couple of Hadoukens, Williams ducked on that clothesline. Caught him this time though. And he hits the game over. So went for earlier on. Williams taking a couple of seconds, rolls over, covers, and Mark Anthony kicks out. I think he's not taking enough punishment quite yet. Williams tried the game over earlier on, nearly hit the referee. Hits it this time, but I think maybe because his knee's playing up, he didn't get the torque as he spun round that he would normally get. But now hoisting him up with a bad leg and all. And Anthony with elbows gets out of it. Williams off the ropes though. Both ducking each other. Oh, he got him. And a lovely choke slam. Mark Anthony hand across the chest, going for the cover here. And Kevin Owens kicks out. Anthony just showing some sort of displeasure there. That should be a 3. The referee had only a count of 2. That was pretty impressive for him to be choke slamming Kevin Williams. Anthony just stalking his prey like a vulture, like carrying. Oh, he's going for it again. Climbing up like Shinzaki. And oh, it took his eye off the ball. And Williams slams him down off the top rope. Goes straight in for a cover here. And scores the pin. Out of nowhere. So there's a lesson to you all. Mark Anthony seemed to have the match going his way. He took his eye off the ball, lost his focus, turned to the crowd, and Kevin Williams was able to grab him, slam him off the ropes, and get the pinfall victory. Surely Kevin Williams is heading towards Remedy now. What a great victory for him as he celebrates with the fans here this week on Wrestling Showdown.
Kevin Williams gaining the victory, and surely that is going to guarantee his place at Remedy and Linlithgow, maybe even Gala Shields as well, who can say. But you can find it by being there in person. Remember, February 23rd, we are in Dunfermline for Remedy. It's Lions versus Aldridge for the heavyweight title. Cushies co-sponsoring the event, thank you to them. The following day is Linlithgow, and then March 3rd is Gala Shields. All events this year in W3L sponsored by our friends at Crafty Connoisseur. Thank you to them as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you should get your tickets for those events ASAP. You can do that by hitting up our website. We are, of course, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the usual stuff. Details are on your screen right now. You should subscribe, of course, to this channel. And the reason you should subscribe is not only do you get an edition of Wrestling Showdown every single Sunday at 12 PM, but we have other things as well, including this coming week. You need to set your alarms, your reminders, whatever it takes. Wednesday, that's right, this coming Wednesday at 7 PM, we're going to bring you a special event. It is part of our Fight for Life event. This was an event that took place in Dalkeith in December. We were raising money for the Samaritans, and it's an event that we dedicated to the memory of the late Edward Harris. This coming Wednesday, 7 PM on the W3L network, we will bring you 3 matches from that event. This is one you do not want to miss. It's a tremendous show. It's a tremendous live event. You're going to get to see 3 of the matches from it. Wednesday, 7 PM. Do not miss it. Hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified when it comes up. What more do you need to do? One button click and it's all there for you. You should use the hashtag W3L Wrestling Showdown. Tell us who you think should be part of Remedy. Tell us who you think should be there at Linlithgow and in Gala Shield as well. Interact, engage with us here at the Worldwide Wrestling League, and then make sure you watch Fight for Life this Wednesday at 7 PM on the W3L network, and then come back here in 7 days time. Next Sunday 12 PM you have a brand new edition of Wrestling Showdown.